In my practice, I have different
so
cases.
it's Saturday night.
Family, economic, civil.
And we're doing the Zoom party that Luba's been planning for about the last month or so. And I just thought I'd run and grab the camera. Sorry if it looks a little bit messy and things are a little bit out of focus. I just thought it'd be quite interesting to show the behind the scenes part of it. So they've been doing it for about 30 minutes now. And there is, I think I counted 13 ladies and like 8 or 9 guys. Let me just show you. Let me just turn it up.
Тогда продолжаем дальше. Guys, remember that you will be able to ask questions to each of the ladies after everybody introduce themselves. Okay, Marina, кто следующий?
So right now what they're doing is that the ladies are all introducing themselves. The ones that speak English introduce themselves in English. The guys obviously have introduced themselves as well, where they're from. It's quite interesting really, because I could never have done anything like this. When I first came over to Ukraine, I'd be just way too nervous. So kudos for the guys that are doing this. And also, it's Saturday night, you know, and we managed to get, 20 odd people here, and we've got enough guys for another one. So this was just a free event that we decided to put on just to see what would happen, right? It wasn't like something that we were thinking that people are going to get married from or anything like that. It was really just more, I would class it as a social experiment, but it's on Luba who did this, and like full kudos to her for getting everybody here at the exact same time. I think I'm the one that has the worst internet connection here, but interesting to say the least.
Hello, my name is Anne. I'm from Ukraine, Zaporozhye. I'm 36 years old. I'm a very active, cheerful girl, and I have my ideal view on man and relationship.
Я в связи с тем, что я активная, я люблю заниматься спортом, танцевать, общаться с людьми и путешествовать.
I'm a very active girl. I like sport and I like traveling and communication with new people.
So because she speaks English, she's speaking English to the guys, and then we have a translator there who's translating her English into Russian for the other ladies so that it's not weird. And the other ladies who can't speak English are sitting there going, what is she talking about? So we're trying to make sure that everybody is feeling like it's all part of the group, right?
I want to meet a reliable man, clever and intellectual man.
Ну, все, в принципе.
This is my observation.
Okay. Okay, there is all. Thank you for your attention. Okay.
This is my observation, is that every single lady here that I'm looking at is looking with intent at their screen. And I can guarantee you that there's one guy that they've seen and they want to talk to that guy. I can just tell. The lady's eyes are not like darting around the screen looking. They're all looking in different directions on their screen. So they're all looking at someone. I know that much.
My name is Julia. I am 43 years old. Now I live in the city of Chernihiv. It is near Kiev. Before I lived in Kiev. And I also lived in many countries in Europe, just live and also for work. By my education, I am a teacher of foreign languages, and languages is my passion, I can say. I study always something. And I speak German, Italian, French, some Spanish, also English. And I studied even Chinese, and I traveled a lot. I have one son, 17. We travel together, and we were in many countries. He speaks also different languages.
So I didn't actually realize this, but there's actually a button here that says next page, and on the next page is a bunch of other people as well. So yeah, I think we're going to be here for quite some time.
Because it's very, very exciting. And I love jazz. I can say that the sounds of saxophone, they are just mesmerizing for me. I love handmade
You
things.
can hear
I
her
love
nervousness
to
in her
create
voice.
something
I
by
hope you guys can
myself.
hear that.
I love to dance. Sometimes I visit bachata classes. It's just lady style dancing. I love photography. I love esoterics.
So one of the guys didn't turn up. So Luba's just messaged me. She wants me to track him down and say, where are you? The ladies are asking about you. So unfortunately, he's not going to participate.
To see not a typical touristic places, but authentic ones.
She was saying how nervous she was.
To see the places that other people haven't seen before, and it's not like about laying on the beach and swimming in the sea or in the ocean.
So my name is Tatiana. I'm from Zaporizhia. I work as an accountant, and I have many hobbies. I like Latin dances. I go to bachata.
Just before, she just said that her English is very bad and she's sorry. It's not. I don't think it's so bad. This is considered bad English.
Sewing of underwear. В общем, я посещаю курсы по пошиву нижней одежды, белья для женщин.
And Maria didn't say that she has a hobby and she's going to learn how to do nice laundry, how to sew, how to design it. So it's a good knowledge.
Lingerie,
Is able
not
to
laundry.
sew the underwear by herself.
Underwear.
By herself, you know.
Yeah.
Many benefits in that.
Yeah, so we don't show you guys like the ladies because they haven't consented to it.
Да,
Right?
прекрасно, спасибо большое. Окей.
And I know that a lot of other companies do that.
Так, я хотела бы подключить Свету, Светлана.
But we prefer not to. Okay? If you go on dates with a
Да,
lady over in
помашите нам,
Ukraine,
пожалуйста.
and maybe you get married or get engaged, you're very much free to make it
Да,
to
я
Germany
имела в
and
виду
show
Свету
that
легкую,
yourself.
Светочка, а тебя следующий.
So trust is a huge thing for us here. On this
Right.
Zoom call here, there is two of the other agency owners. So they have our trust and we have their trust. If we were ever to put this online and it gets spread around and people start commenting saying bad things or even good things or they want to do this or this lady I know from, I went on a date with her 20 years ago, something like that, this would ruin our reputation with these with our partners. And that we cannot have. We must always have a level of trust, a high level of trust when it comes to our partners and them for us as well, because the fact that Lubick has these relationships with these other agencies is actually very, very rare. No other agency will ever let, like if Luba didn't know these agencies and they were just like affiliates, there's no way they would ever let Luba come on a date and translate for one of their ladies. The reason is because that agency owner would be scared, would be worried that Luba or whoever this agency translator is that this agency doesn't know would take the girl's number and steal the girl. And that's what happens. So the fact that Luba has the contacts of these ladies, knowing that she would never steal them, is actually very, very unique. It's actually something that's actually pretty special. Interesting looking at this because it's, I mean, I can't really show you, but you can kind of see it sort of like that. It's like all the ladies are thumbnails that are all moving and smiling, and one of them says something and then they smile as well. You can actually really see the ladies in real life as opposed to looking at photos. Like I understand Zoom can make your face look a little bit better. They have a filter and things like that. But in terms of expression of how the lady is sitting and she's attentive and she's smiling and she's looking and all that sort of stuff, it's actually pretty interesting. It's for me, it's definitely a little bit surprising. I'll say that.
Okay, go ahead.
That's a good thing. That's a good start. Yeah. I've never been married. I don't have children. And of course, the person that I'm looking for is to have children, to have a family, and enjoy the good things of life, and enjoy life together, basically. And now, this time, what I would like to, well, you can translate that.
Да. Мануэль очень хотел бы построить семью, у него нет своих детей еще, и он хотел бы найти девушку, с которой смогут построить семью, и чтобы у них появились детки.
You know, one thing I'll say here is this has always impressed me ever since I've known Luba, is that she'll sit there as the translator, as the interpreter, and the guy will talk, I don't know, 3-4 minutes. I do this, I do that, I did this, I did that, when I was this, I was that, I was that. And Luba will just sit there listening, and he'll stop talking, and she'll repeat the whole thing back and translate the whole thing. It's impressive. I've always been impressed, but even to this very day, where I've seen her do it many, many times with our clients, I still am impressed with it.
Но есть страхи. Я ни разу не погружалась. Очень хотела бы увидеть подводный мир с погружением.
I want to open you a secret. I have some fears. I have never experienced diving, and she has a fear of it. She's afraid of it, but nevertheless, she would like to try it one day.
So how it will be? You prepare maybe one question that you want, or maybe two, and choose like 2 or 3 ladies, or maybe 1 to 3 ladies that you want to ask this question from. Okay?
Хорошо. Любочка, подпиши, пожалуйста, Катюшу и на Асус.
Katerina, it's our lady that it says Asus on her picture. Her name is Kate.
Hi everybody, nice to meet you all. I'm Kate. I'm 36 years old, born and live in Zaporozhye, working as administrative manager. Never been married and I don't have children, but...
Мне было очень интересно, это был первый раз, я очень волновалась, но вы все создали такую волшебную атмосферу. Всех с наступающим Новым годом и всем нам чудес и волшебства и сказок в следующем году.
Спасибо вам, что вы все-таки такие улыбчивые, красивые, то, что этот субботний вечер вы провели с нами. And I would like to thank guys that they spent this Saturday evening with us. Thank you for your time and attention to our ladies.
Already middle of December, I already wish all the ladies Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Just like a couple of weeks and we will be in the new 2022. And I hope that next year will join us all together and we will meet in reality, not by Zoom.
As well, I would like to say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to every one of you. And Luba, thank you so much for this experience. This has been really enriching.
I'm very, very happy to hear that.
Well, that was the end of the first Zoom social. Social, you guys know I hate using that word. But that was quite interesting though. All the ladies there, I was watching all of them. And I could see intently that they were watching, and when somebody would speak, that they would listen. So who knows? I mean, like I'm not a huge fan of meeting online and talking online, but that did have a certain amount of energy, and I think that there are things that could be done, maybe improve on the next one, because I do believe that we have enough guys to do another one. If you're wondering how those guys got on that one, they didn't have to buy tickets or anything like that. We didn't sell anything for it. We simply ran an experiment. It was guys that booked coaching calls with us, just regular old strategy calls that we do every single week. And if they wanted to, they could have the opportunity to do that. So that's how those guys got on there. And I guess we'll see what happens. After the call, if the guy wants to talk to the lady wants to talk to the guy, Luba's going to manage that with the partners, and they can do that, and they can go ahead and talk. Some of those guys that were on that call, I'd say the majority of those guys have not signed up. I know that looking at it, I think 2 or 3 guys bought the course last week, and I think 2 or maybe 3 of them out of however many were there are going to be members for next year. They're booked in. So the rest of them, maybe they could get a contact, they could come over or whatever. We'll still support them throughout that as well. So I don't know, I guess it's just another way for guys to meet ladies, ladies to meet guys, I guess. I don't know. It's a crazy old world we live in, especially when it comes to some of this online dating stuff, but we might be thinking that, times are changing and things are moving fast, but I almost see this Zoom face-to-face calling, I almost see this like it's like the end of an era. The reason that I say that is because now it's going to move into the metaverse, right? If you don't know what that is, Google it, and it'll scare the pants off you like it scares the rest of us. And I've got some thoughts about what's going to happen when dating goes into the metaverse, and I don't think it's going to be very good. So as virtual as this is, I think this is as real as it can get, as long as they go and meet each other, right? So an interesting experiment. You know, extremely proud of Luba putting all of this together in all these different time zones. We had a guy from Australia, many from Australia, from United States, from UK, from Canada, all come together at the right time. And as far as I know, only one didn't turn up. So that's pretty good. So that was my biggest fear. But who knows what will happen in the future with this. But if you want to know more, make sure you subscribe to our channel. And yeah, thanks for watching. I guess we'll see you guys next time.